Hi Leo, welcome to your life sector reading with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. So, quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Check all three so that you know which one resonates with you, because these are purely tarot. So whichever one kind of really speaks to you the most is where you should be, right? But in order to do that, you've got to check out all three. Now, they are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, for June 2023, can you believe we are already like halfway through the damn year? I mean, oh my goodness. Okay, so for your actions and plans, you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is Leo. So whether you're a man or a woman or however you identify as irrelevant, the Queen of Wands is Leonine energy. So I love this. Your actions are bold, powerful, and more yourself than before. You are feeling sexy and sensual this month with the Magician. You better get the fuck in. And we've got, okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I feel like this is, you guys are feeling great, you're feeling powerful, you're feeling strong, and yet that Nine of Swords suggests that you are censoring or editing yourself. Did we not promise that this would be the year that we did not do any more of that? The Leo shine has been under wraps for quite some time. Sun, moon or ascendant, we've been bogged down. We had the Saturn-Uranus square, we've had the Taurus-Scorpio eclipses, Leos, all the fixed signs really, but Leos, you know, we've had it hard. And what this feels like to me is, you know, especially with the advent of Venus coming into your sign for 4 months, I'm going to talk about that in a moment, you are getting a big dose of mojo, power, energy, sex appeal, charisma, all of the things that you're known for. And yet there's a part of you that's like tentatively stepping outside of your shell. Did we not say that there would be no more of that this year? This is the time, all right? So you got, whatever it is, shake off the blues, snap yourself out of the funk, snap out of it. You got to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, because this month you have a chance to really get some stuff into motion. This is a fantastic energy. The fact that we've got the Queen of Wands with the Magician card, this is you setting some very firm boundaries of how things are going to be from here on in. This is you speaking up and showing out. And this month you are shining on top form, my friends. As many of you know, I am a Leo ascendant, so I am totally fucking here for this. Now, if you haven't got your seat yet, this transit of Venus moving into the sign of Leo, it's going to be for 4 months, because Venus is going retrograde in the sign of Leo. This hasn't happened since 2015, right? So what was happening for you around that time? Similar themes may come up. I am hosting a webinar with Denise Matthew. We're going to be talking astrology, human design. We're going to be looking at so many different things as part of this. There might even be a little bit of energy work in there as well. So for those of you that love that kind of stuff with me, you know where to get it on the link in the description box below. There will be a replay within 24 hours of the event. And this information is going to be good for the whole transit. In order to milk this, to get the most out of it, book on, right? It's £66. It's on June the 4th on the actual day. After that, you'll have the replay. But I'm telling you, right? This is your transit. I want to see that room packed out with Leos, okay? Now, with that said, for your career and communications, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You better show up for this money. With the Ace of Cups, what? And the Seven of Swords. Okay, so first things first, I am going to say to you, be very mindful of mixing friendship or relationship stuff with money, all right? Just especially within the work sphere, okay? Now, when it comes to your, oh, come on, brain. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this could be really good news about your living situation, especially where you've been worried about that, right? If you've had problems, challenges, or issues around, you know, where am I going to live next semester or anything like that. This could be especially where you realize some information that you've been given is false. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, I really love this, right? This could be, let's say, either an opportunity that you had kind of thought was closed to you. Now you realize that there's somewhere here across the board for all Leos in some way, shape or form when it comes to the career or the academic pursuits. There's some information that you've been given that is wrong. And this month you discover that, and it's like, oh my gosh, right now I have this piece of information to say that what I thought was the case isn't actually the case. Suddenly a whole bunch of other possibilities open up for us, which is great. Now, for those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is really nice boost to the work sphere that potentially is very lucrative for you. That that Seven of Swords coupled with the Ace of Cups, it's almost like, when is a problem actually a blessing? That's the feeling that I get from this. It's like something that you know, maybe has been a complete bugbear or something that's like a complete ball ache, and you think, oh, you know, I really could do without this. And then you realize, hang on a sec, here's how I can turn this to my advantage. There's not only a loophole here, there's like a blessing or a boon that comes through because of this, and I'm totally here for it. If you are retired and no longer working, this is good news around the home. It is also potentially as well, this is very specific for some of you. If you've had problems with your home insurance or something that you've tried to claim because of or through your home, it looks like where you were declined, this time it will go through. So, hey, for your love and relations, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. You've got 2 queens, 3 queens. Okay, that's a bit more of a challenge. Okay, so 2 queens represents sincere friends, right? And then you've got this with the 10 of Wands. Now, it is the Queen of Swords that we're looking at here, and that's 7 of Swords. And the reason this is important is because 3 queens represents deception by women. So this is potentially where there is likely to be a problem. It may very well be in the love life. And I gotta say, there's a lie here somewhere. So you're catching someone out in a lie this month. And when you do, I think it's really going to highlight to you where you're ready to kind of move on, or where you're ready to kind of say, okay, you know what? I thought we were friends, but actually it appears that you have, and it doesn't have to be a woman. Do you know what I mean? Like all the things. This could be where you kind of realize, okay, a friend's got the hots for my other half. Stamping that shit out right now. It could be where, you know, you realize that your partner has told you a lie, and the reason they told you that lie is because they thought that they were protecting you. Or do you know what I mean? It's almost like, yeah, it could play out in a few ways. Now, what else do we see? That you've got the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. 2 10s represents change, and big change at that. If you are single, there is a reversal of fortunes here. You are very likely to be connecting with someone this month. Now, I've got to tell you, because you've got these 3 queens here, you've got the 7 of Swords and you've got the 10 of Wands, I am going to say this person either has a lot of baggage or, you know, and everybody does. Everybody has a past of some kind. It's going to be up to you to decide relatively quickly whether you want to take all of that on. I call it neither way. But if you're single, you are meeting somebody who, they've got some stuff, but I can tell you without a doubt, they are also very successful. So, do you know what I mean? Like, if it's just a really interesting combination, to be fair. And then when it comes to your money and materials, you've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Judgment card and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, look, Leo, if your money has been funny, I'm going to tell you straight up, this is the month where it all starts to improve. The Wheel of Fortune coupled with the Judgment card is a very big energy. If you've had problems, challenges or issues around your money or your finances, this is where they completely come to an end. If you've been looking for new work, new jobs, new opportunities, they are showing up for you in big ways this month, which is beautiful. There is a boost to the finances. This is the start of a new financial outlook and or destiny, which I absolutely love. For some of you, this will come through a new job or a promotion. For others, this will come through opportunities through your business. For others, this will be payouts potentially that you've been waiting for, or payments that you've told or you're not eligible. That suddenly, there's like a big shift of fortunes here, which is so exciting. And then when it comes to your physical health and vitality, you are going to be feeling better, looking better. For a lot of you, it looks like, for some of you, I'm hearing this and I wonder if this is a message for me as well, because, as many of you know, I'm a Leo ascendant and I'm on a health journey at the moment. This could be you returning to what you perceive to be your ideal weight. For some of you, this could be others. Maybe you are coming to the end of a healing journey and you realize, like, holy crap, you know what? It's not just that the journey is done. I'm better, I'm healed, I am here, right? And then when it comes to your home and environment, now, this is where it gets a little interesting. There's a few ways this could show up. One, this could be a contract renewal that you get for 12 months or a year, so that could be nice news. This could also be the purchase of a new home. This could also be a move that comes up very much by surprise. Now, this is interesting for a few reasons. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, you've got the Ten of Wands, that's 2. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the number 10, that's 3 tens. 3 tens represents new matter, which means that there is some kind of development on the home front that you are going to be very happy about. But it's also like a big development, like it's a big change of some sort where you're kind of like, ooh, okay, this is happening. So this could be really great. All in all, even with the challenges, I actually really like this month for Leos. I think it's probably one of the best months that we've had so far, if not the best. I would love to see you on that Venus webinar. Make sure you are there. If not, catch the replay. You can get that on the link in the description box below. Take care, have an amazing month, and I will see you soon.